Hey, what is up guys? The YouTube noob back again. And today, we're doing a review on the Lego Death Star. So as you can see, it's massive. I'm not even that close, I'm quite far back to the set. And you get all these minifigures, all these like ships are buildable like figures. So yeah, this set is set number 75159. And obviously it's a play set, it's meant for kids, but I'm obviously not going to be playing with it, I'm just going to display it. So yeah, let's get in. We're going to go into the manual, and then we're going to the minifigures and mini builds, and then we're going to the main beast itself. So see you there guys, bye. The manual is quite impressive. It's got a total of 503 steps of building, so plenty of building for people that like to build. I'm going to go over this because it's quite a special manual. It's got some information like about the Death Star, about the builder, and about the characters. So we'll quickly go over it. We're not going to be like a minute maybe on this one, 2 minutes max. So here you have the creator of the set. I wish they did like a little video, like a link to see how we built the set. And it tells you a little bit about the design team. So here you have facts about the Death Star. I'll leave it up in case anyone wants to pause it. And there's a page about what on this side that you can't see. I'll try and bend it for you. And that explains the Death Star a bit more in detail. Here you have, it explains what features the Death Star has. It shows you what rooms there are, as you can see. I'll go to the next page. This is the model designer. Let me just pull the manual up to the side here. There we go. That's the model designer as well. And again, it's like a Q&A, but in this book it's quite useful. So it's going to tell you what he found challenging about the Death Star. If I had to guess, it'd probably be the gun itself. Let's see what he said actually. It was redesigning Vader's TIE fighter to fit Darth Vader in. Yeah, so apparently that was the thing they struggled with the most. That's quite interesting. And then you got the graphic designer. Oh, pages are going a bit funky here. And then it tells you what the set was in the movie. Got pictures from the movies here. And behind the scenes, shows you the inside. The art director. Yeah, this is really cool. And then you've got the characters, tells you a little bit about the characters here. So this is really cool manual. As you can see, it tells you what you're going to be doing throughout the stages. So it's awesome. Awesome manual. And now we're going to get into the minifigures and mini builds. So first up we have the main hero of the galaxy, Luke Skywalker. He comes in 3 different forms in this set. We have normal New Hope Luke Skywalker, the Stormtrooper Luke Skywalker, and Jedi Knight, Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker. So this is the episode 4 Luke Skywalker. Let me just focus it for you guys. There we go. He's got some nice detail on the belt there, nice detail on the legs. Turn around, he's got some back printing. Has got a double-sided face, so pretty awesome there. And all these Lukes had the same double-sided face, so there's nothing special going on here. Again, this is Stormtrooper disguised Luke. We're used to this Stormtrooper design now. Although I've never gotten this little bit here, because this is a knee guard and like no knee guard, so that's always been weird to me. Unless he's supposed to be like bending his knee or something. But yeah, awesome, same double face. It comes with a blaster. An extra Stormtrooper helmet for you guys. So you can, if you wanted to, you could have 4 Stormtroopers in this set. You just use them as the Stormtroopers instead of their characters. And Jedi Knight, this is obviously one of my favourite figures. With the black hand. And the normal hand, because his hand got chopped off in Empire Strikes Back. Awesome printing, a chrome lightsaber of course. And awesome back printing again, so awesome. Next we're going to go into Han Solo. Again, he comes in only 2 variations this time. I wish there was a 3rd one, but unfortunately not. So here's Han in his Stormtrooper outfit. Exact same outfit as Luke. There you go. And he does have a double-sided face, one of them smiling, one of them being a bit more serious. Again, another Stormtrooper helmet. And then we have, where is he? He's there. Normal Han Solo. Just trying to focus it for you guys. As you can see, he's got printing on the legs. I wish he had a print in here, like a boot. That'd be awesome, but can't wish for everything in life. There you go, he's got his back print. Awesome, awesome 2 figures there for your collection. We have Princess Leia and Obi-Wan Kenobi, also known as Ben Kenobi. This guy's got some awesome print on him. Good back printing to show his hood there. And he has got, oh, this one doesn't have a double-sided face. I thought it would, but maybe because it points out the back, maybe they couldn't put it on. But yeah, it's awesome. It looks really friendly in this one. And then we have Princess Leia. She doesn't come with a weapon, unfortunately, or the block dress that she has sometimes. In the Tantive IV set, I know she has it. Again, awesome printing on this one. Look at that. Good back printing as well. Next up we have the companions of the heroes. We have Han Solo's companion, which is Chewbacca. This has always been an awesome print. Obviously they've updated this now, so this is the standard Chewbacca. Before it was just like completely brown with 2 black dots as eyes. Yeah, they've come a long way since then, so this is awesome now. He comes with a bowcaster, so that's just a stud and a flicking thing. Can't think what it's called. Next up we have R2-D2, Luke Skywalker's main companion. It's just standard R2-D2 is in like pretty much every set. And next up we have C-3PO. This guy is awesomely detailed. As you can see, this is like Luke and Leia's kind of companion. There you go, look at him. Awesome, awesome print on him. Next up we have the bad guy unit. So I'm going to show one of each. You get 2 of all of these. So we have your standard Stormtrooper here. Again, just the same, just the face is different underneath here, and he's got the standard angry clone face. So you get 2 of those, and then you have a Emperor's Royal Guard. He comes with a really felty cape. They didn't used to make these back in the day. It used to be kind of stiff, so these are to stop it from bending and getting creases. So that's a good part on Lego. Let's take his head off here. He's got a black head, so that's to that's so it can show through the mask, because the mask is hollow. I wish they put a little back print on the face. That would have been awesome, but again, something to work on. He's got no back printing, only the single print on the chest. And then we have the Imperial Gunners, I think, or Engineers. Let's not focus on this one, hang on. There we go, look at him. Awesome detail, even on the helmet there you can see the printing. And then he has quite a cool face. You can put a hairpiece on that. It's quite a nice face actually from Lego. I'm going to turn him on his back. So just some standard printing of body armor. Yeah, quite nice. And then we have the one of my favourite troopers, the Death Star troopers. So that's his face. He doesn't have a... Oh, he does have a back print on his face. He seems to have a smirky face there. Look at the back print in there. Just standard back printing, nothing special. And yeah, and these are awesome little figures, these 2. You get 2 of, obviously you get 2 of each. So yeah. We have what I consider the bad droids of the set. This is quite a cool droid, I'm going to show him last. So I can't remember the name of this guy, but he looks like a bit of a wasp, to be honest, with the face. As you can see, pretty cool. Awesome back printing, the face is moulded to that. And next we have this another R2 unit here, who's got a hollow dome. You don't normally see those. I wish they did them more. They're quite nice. But yeah, he's in blue. This is quite a nice droid actually, to be honest. Probably one of my favourite characters. Next up we have the ranked officers and obviously Grand Moff Tarkin. So this is an Imperial officer, I believe. As you can see, he's got the 4 bars on his shirt there. If you can see that, I'll focus it. I don't think you're going to be able to focus. It's not going to be able to focus that far, that close. And you can see very nice detail on him. He's got a little Imperial symbol on his head as well. Standard Lego face there, nothing special. And yeah, nothing standard special on the back printing. Then we have an Imperial Navy officer. Again, awesome design. Same hat. He's got sideburns, this guy. Good detail on the belt. And next we have Grand Moff Tarkin. This figure is, I believe, quite hard to get. So yeah, he's quite awesome. I don't think he has a... He might have a back head. I don't think he does though. As you see, he's got the Grand Moff badge on him. The two like pen. I call them. They look like pens in the movie, so I call them pens. But yeah, that's to represent his rank. Standard belt, and he does have a double-sided face. He looks a bit angry in that one. This one he looks a bit confused or taken back by something. We end on the two Siths. So you have Emperor Palpatine and you have Darth Vader. Take a look at Palpatine here. Palpatine's a very awesome figure. He's got a lot of detail on him. If I can focus it. There we go. You can see underneath he's got some detail underneath the hood. That one I show. That little thing that like holds his cloak together. And then he does have a double-sided face where he looks a bit angry, but no back printing on him. So that's Emperor Palpatine there. Then we have Lord Vader. Awesome detail on this minifigure. There you go. Awesome detail on him. He does have a face underneath. So that's a two-piece helmet they've made. That's quite new, I believe. Some back print on his head to show some scars. So yeah, this is awesome. Awesome little figure to have. Then we got some buildable creatures and robots. First up is the Diagonal. This has, I believe this has been, I don't think this one is updated from the last Death Star. Pretty cool. Standard build, nothing special there. Then you have the mouse droid. Always like a mouse droid. May buy another one of these just to put in. And then you have the Imperial probe droid here. Simple build, nothing special there. Yeah, awesome. So you get two little, you get a crane mini build and you get like a little weapons, like moving barrel kind of storage. It's not a barrel, it's more a crate, but yeah. So this is just a little standard build. It's on wheels, it pivots, and it's got a thermometer in there, and it's got like a flash to the past. They used to use these as the blasters. So this is quite nice, quite a little nice little flash to the past kind of touch from Lego there. And that just simply closes down like that. The little gun thing sticks out a little bit, but there's nothing you can do about that. And then you have this crane. You can put a minifigure here, and this pivots like so. So it has pivots on this one to move it up and for height. Again, height, angle, and angle. And then here you got also another little angle. And then these claws move out individually. And I could probably, I'm gonna grab a minifigure here. Kids could obviously have a lot of fun with this, picking up minifigs. It's a bit hard to do this looking from a distance, but yeah, look at that. So yeah, it's awesome. And then we have Darth Vader's TIE Advance. This looks a lot better than the original TIE Advance. And also it looks quite nice for how big the set is. So it looks quite nice, as you can tell. I wish I had a little bit more detailing, like maybe putting tiles here or something would have been a bit more nicer or something. Then this sticks out. This is probably the ugliest part of the set, is this little bit and this little bit where the wings pin into the main body. And yeah, in here, oh, I've flattened it. In here you can fit a minifig. Now they've made it to fit Darth Vader. So I'm gonna grab Darth Vader here. I'm going to grab Darth Vader, pop his lightsaber out, because he's not going to fit with that. And then, you might want to take the cape off, because it might damage the cape. You put him in like that. I'm pretty sure you can get him on with the helmet in there. It's just a bit tight. because the helmet like pops off. That was the main problem in the set. There you go, he's in there. And then you pop the top up and lock him in. So they've done an awesome design on that. I can understand that being quite difficult to make. But yeah, awesome little tie advance there. So we're going to start from the bottom of the set and we'll work our way up room by room. So down here it's, I'm not sure what Lego was trying to do here. It would have been better if they made it just a tiny bit taller. It is a bit of a struggle to fit a figure in there, as you can see. It's quite tight in there. But you can believe it or not, fit a minifigure in there. Just, you know, takes a bit of time. It's just got some barrels down here and some canisters of, I guess, gases and stuff. And this is where the diagonal goes. So that's where the diagonal sits up to look into the room that I'm going to show you soon. So yeah, that's the bottom floor, that's the first floor. As I said before, in the first floor, there was a bit where the diagonal sits on. And as you can see, the diagonal is just here, poking its little head through a hole. Right there, the hole is right there. As you can see, I'm putting a thing through it. And I just keep Luke Skywalker in this room. Nothing special. It's got lovely detail. It's got the lights that are on there, but you can barely see them up all the way up there. And this door does open with a little, you see this door at the back? This door does open with a little mechanism here. You see that little red brick? You pull that, and that opens the door, as you can see, which will lead to the lift, which we will show you on later. And then you just push it into slide close. Awesome. And also, if we remove Luke here, this door does shut. So you push this little lever up top here, and that will close the Lego figures in. Obviously there's a thing, so it's a bit jammed. But yeah, that does close all the way in. Let me see if I can get it all the way closed for you guys. As you can see, it closes all the way, which is awesome. That's an awesome little set. We'll move on to the tractor beam room. We'll put Luke Skywalker back in his place. Okay. This little tractor beam room, there's a little ledge up there. You can put the stormtrooper where Obi-Wan hides behind here in the film, away from the stormtroopers. And this also has a little play feature. You pull this lever out. There you go. And then that looks like, so the little power beam has gone off, and so the tractor beam is offline. Put it back into its place now. And that just resets like that. Pretty simple, pretty cool. Into the next room we go. This is the famous scene where Luke Skywalker jumps from here to here. Obviously, in the film, it doesn't lead to the trash room, it leads to something else. Yeah, here you have a little rope, you can dangle your characters. There's a way you can make the minifigs hold on to each other, but obviously they won't stay. So we'll keep it like that. I put a little stormtrooper up there where they were getting shot from. And you can put, there's another ledge to do the exact same on this side. And then we got the, I call it utilities room. So in this utilities room, you've got a little crane here. Let me move it over. Oh, I've accidentally detached something. So you have a little lift here, which is just working with like that. Let me hold it. Like that, and then that will go up. I'll show you where that goes up. Here I put the little weapon, so there's a little ladder here, a little gun rack here, a ladder to lead up to where that stormtrooper is. And also there is a door to the lift here. I'll show you the lift in a minute, it's quite cool. And then we'll lead to the final room on the second floor, which is just a Death Star gun. So you have two pilots on there. That just pivots, that pivots up and down as well, left to right. And those two little red, you put them down to fire two missiles. You get two backup from Lego as well. It's really nice of them guys. And that's the middle. I wish you could cover that up. Maybe I missed an instruction, but yeah, you can see the inner workings of how that works. But I guess if it gets jammed up, you can fix it easier. So yeah, we'll move on to the next floor. From the room where the lift comes up. So it comes through that little gap here. I'll see if you can see it through the vid. As you see, that's the lift, so you can lift stuff through. I'm guessing this is the scene where Obi-Wan got slain. Got two little boxes here, nothing's inside them unfortunately. A little window here. So the weird thing about this set is, I believe it's all episode 4, except for one scene which I'll show you soon. And I've left one thing out, which is the tie advance, which goes on this little hook. If I get it up, which goes on this little hook, as you can see. And that just plops into place quite nicely, and then it can be moved about, but I'll show you how you do that soon. Got to lift that back there. Now we go to the Death Star gun room, so I'm going to have to move this back a little bit. You can see the beast in its full action. This pivots left to right, and I'll show you how it does that as well, and it also goes up and down, which I'll also show. There's a little, let's move on to here. There's a little door here, which can be opened just by doing this. So that opens the door. You see you have Obi-Wan and Vader here, and obviously Obi-Wan sacrifices himself. That just closes up like that. So that's cool. That's a cool little build. Put R2 back in his place. Two barrels there. Again, they don't have anything in them, but you can put stuff in them. I've taken this window piece out. It goes there. That's not too much of a hard fix. Next we have the prison room. So there's a little camera thing up here, as you can see, that goes around, and that does pivot up and down like that, but not too much. Hasn't got too much room to pivot up and down, only a little bit. So yeah, we'll put that back over there. Again, that does move, I believe. I don't think it moves up top, this one. So this one is, you have to move it on its own from up top. So I left the probe droid here. Here you got some little action features. Back here, this turns, if I can turn it. This turns inwards, and then you can drop a character down there, and he'll go into the trash compactor. That's pretty cool. And as you can see, if you see that little effect, for some reason those are up, but yeah, so you can see the little effect down the tunnel here. If I can grab it, it looks like it's a long way down, but that's just a sticker at the back. So that's a nice little illusion going on there. This opens up, this prison cell here. You spin this little, oh, dragging it against the thing. You spin this little mechanism here, and then that opens up into Princess Leia's prison cell. Unfortunately, it's only one prison cell. I wish there was two. That'd be cool. And then at the back here, so you can get some movement. This comes off. You can put Princess Leia there, Luke Skywalker there, as in the films. And then we go to the room that is a bit weird, since it... I'm just fixing this thing at the bottom, 2 seconds. There we go. Since it comes from a different film, and the rest of the Death Star, from my knowledge, seems to either come from they've made it up, or it's come from episode 4. So you have the throne room battle. There's a couple features in here. There's two little holes here, so those lead down to here. So where Emperor Palpatine got thrown down by Darth Vader, you can recreate that scene. Here, where Vader throws his lightsaber, you can pull that down. Obviously, if the figure was loose, he'd fall probably down that hole. Not that he does in the film anyway. And you can recreate that scene where he gets really where Luke gets angry and fights Vader, but then it's quite tight in there. So yeah, we'll move Palpatine here for a second. He's got a swivelly chair that you can put on. This is quite a nice little room, to be honest. I think it's my favourite one out of the whole set. And you can put him on his chair or standing up in front of it, whatever you like. These are quite nice as well from the film, but there was one or two more here, but obviously due to the size they couldn't fit it all in. There's a little mechanic up there, which I'll show you what it's for as we go to the top. We're at the last and final floor of the Death Star. Now these are Death Star cannons. Obviously they're supposed to be on the outside of the Death Star. You could put a couple minifigures in there if you want, but if you're going for a realistic look, it doesn't really look realistic unless you got like a space trooper. So the little mechanic that I showed you underneath, that moves the cannons. That's a bit tricky. You have to kind of like pull it in and out like a half circle to make it move. So they both pivot at the same time, and then they each have their own their own gear to make it move their cannons up and down. So it's quite nice. We'll go to the droid torture room, I guess this is, or a torture room. Thrown a couple of little spare bits in there. I guess you're supposed to put a broken droid in there from my experiences. There's the mouse droid. There's a little mouse droid hole where the guns were. So you can put them in and out like that. This chair moves up and down. It's on a pivot, and where the TIE Advance moves, you can move it. Oh, it's all a bit of TIE Fighter falling off. So you can move that like around the room. Back up there, and then that hides away quite nicely. A little workbench here, and you get these tools to torture droids or humans if you want to be a bit more cynical. Okay, pick that up. Here's where the lift works. As you can see, the lift is there. So you just turn that whichever way makes it go down. So from this way. And then that goes down. It's 4 levels it goes to. I'll show you it go down on each level. We'll just bring it to the top real quick. Next we have the Death Star firing room. So you get 2 of these swivel things, but this one's different. So this one, as this one is loose. Oh, I've nearly broke his neck. So this one's different because if you spin this little thing, that will make, as you can see just here you can see it, this raises the cannon up and down for the Death Star, and then you just turn it from left to right and that moves it for you. So that's cool. Then here, these are stickers unfortunately. You can pull this out, it reveals the planet Alderaan. And I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. I can't remember from the film what that was supposed to be. But yeah, that just slides in out. You can change that to whatever side you want. I prefer the planet Alderaan. Plop that back in there. Then we go to the final room of the set, the meeting room. So Tarkin is supposed to sit here or here because he's got this little wall thing behind him. So yeah, I bought this minifigure extra. This is Tobias Beckett from Solo. So obviously the problem with Lego, they've not got many named officers. So they haven't got a General Taj or Grand Moff Taj, whatever his name is. They got Wolf Yurlan. I'll put Thrawn here. I'll put Veers here and Piet here, and I'll find a random one here. But for now, we'll just have Tarkin and Tobias. So this can come off. You can put some weapons in there, whatever you want in there. There we go. And that's it. Would I recommend this set? Yes, 100%. If you're a big Star Wars fan, a bit of a Lego fan as well, this set is awesome. Of course, if you can get it, because now it's discontinued. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm pretty sure you can buy it in the Lego store anyway. But nevertheless, it's pretty awesome either way. It'll go on display. I'll put some more figures in it, make it look nice. There's a couple of complaints that I have about this set, and I'll go over what complaints they are now. Well, I'll show the lift off first, quickly. So we're going down to the 2nd floor. As you can see, here it comes. And then we're going down to the 3rd floor here. Let's move this crane. There it is. And then we're going down to the 4th and final floor. And there it is. It's quite awesome, that little lift. And now we're going to go into... My first complaint is from this room. The this room needs a little bit more of a polish up. As you can see, it looks good, but then here it's kind of empty. I wish they kind of built this up some way, just so it looks like a bit more fuller instead of like this. Because maybe you could put some Easter eggs up there if you're like a real fan. But I don't know. That's my second complaint. As you can see, as I said before, it's quite tight to put like some figures in here, so I'm not sure what this room would be used for, to be honest. I just feel like it was thrown in just to build another floor. It would have been cool if they maybe just built it a bit more higher and put like something different down here. Would have been cooler. But yeah, I have no complaints except for them two, and they're not really major complaints. And that's it, guys. I hope you did enjoy the review. Sorry it was a bit of a kind of like rubbish review. It's a massive model, and I've never reviewed something this big in my life before. So yeah, I have got something else big coming soon, but that's like all the way just before winter time it's coming. So yeah, look forward to that. And yeah, hope to see you guys in the next video. See you guys, bye.